Hello YouTube, it is Borders Dude back with a good old fashioned discussion video. Now we're getting near the end of the year already. It's been a very quick year. This usually means that people in the Transformers community are starting to build their top 10, top 20, whatever you do in terms of bots that you have purchased in the year 2024. Before we get to that though, I'd like to know which bot that you've picked up this year, either on a impulse buy, on a whim, or just one in general that you've picked up that's really surprised you, went above and beyond the expectations you had for this figure. The figure I picked up this year that was purely an impulse buy, and it was at the start of the year, was this guy. This is Authentic's Wheeljack. Now Authentics does have a lot of different size classes, but generally speaking they're all under the Authentics range. This guy was around about 10 at B&M Bargains, and he is made of a cheaper plastic. He's quite rattly, quite hollow. You can hear that shake. But for the price you pay and for what you're getting for this figure, there's a lot. There really is a lot on this figure, and it's very surprising. It is aimed at a younger demographic, yet they still choose to use the iconic G1 characters, but there's obviously reasons for that. But for what you're getting for your level of money, still surprises me. I've already said that and I will probably end up repeating it, but there's a lot going on here. The head sculpt, I think they've nailed really well in this line, and that's usually something that can be a bit lacking with the Authentics, but they've really got the character nailed down for Wheeljack. Articulation is surprising as well. Now it is ball jointed, so that gives you a nice bit of range of motion, but the legs, while they are on a pin almost, you're getting a decent level of articulation, and the joints are quite sturdy. The feet are on a ball joint as well, so it's giving you a lot of options, and you don't get a waist swivel in robot mode. It does come into play when you do transformation, but still tremendous amount of articulation for your money, and even a little accessory as well. Wheeljack's iconic shoulder cannon. It's simply tremendous. The transformation on this figure is also very nicely done. It's very intuitive and doesn't stray really too far from the Earthrise mold in a lot of its steps. And again, because it is aimed at a more younger audience, they don't make the transformation too complex, too involved, and it is something that you can do quite easily on camera. And when I'm doing Transformer reviews, it is sometimes something I struggle with, as you might have seen from a few outtakes. Everything just sort of folds in as you would expect in the legs. Hear that nice satisfying click to let you know that everything is tabbing into place. And it's just really a case of 5 or 6 sort of simple steps, and then just aligning all the tabs together. Nice and easy and straightforward. I guess you could class this as a desk bot, because you can flip it back and forward with ease. And if you want something that's a bit bigger, a bit more chunkier, a bit more beefy, then you can't really go wrong. I mean, look at that. Captures Wheeljack's iconic Lancia mode very well without that copyright infringement. And of course, weapon storage. You can, if you wish, plug it in the top, if that's your bag, but it can plug into the back here, so it's out of the way and hidden. So, and doesn't really spoil the aesthetics and the look of the alt mode by having a rocket launcher stuck on the top of the hood. So this is a figure that really did impress me, and surprising. It's very rare that I do get an impulse pickup these days, especially at box standard retail, and get so much joy out of it. And I think maybe a lot of people overlook the Authentics range, particularly our generation of Transformers collectors, the late 30s, early 40s, maybe a bit beyond. Yeah, it's something to pick up, definitely. I would definitely recommend picking this up. But let me know in the comments What have you picked up? That's been an impulse, or just one that you had in pre-order that really surprised you this year before we all start doing our top bots of 2024. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again soon with another video. If you are a Transformers veteran,